Hello, Taconic Hills friends. I'm going to read a series of my favorite books, and I thought, well, why not read them as my favorite monsters or Halloween people? So, we're going to read The Teacher from the Black Lagoon as Mrs. Miller is a witch today. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too. Anyway, we'll say that for later. Anyway, here we go. So, Teacher from the Black Lagoon by Mike Thaler, pictures by Jared Lee. We always worry about our first day of school, boys and girls, don't we? It's crazy how we do that. So, I don't want you getting stressed because it's going to just be the summer now, right? Teacher from the Black Lagoon. It's the first day of school. I wonder who my teacher is. I heard Mr. Smith has dandruff and warts. I have a wart too. And Mrs. Jones has a whip and a wig. I have a wig. But Mrs. Green, I just love that color. But Mrs. Green is supposed to be a real monster. Oh my, I have her. Mrs. Green, room 109. What a bummer. Aw, dude, bummer. It could be worse. I sit at my desk. I fold my hands. I close my eyes. I'm too young to die. Suddenly, a shadow covers the door. It opens. Dun, dun, dun. That was just a dump truck in the back there, if you heard that bang. My dog heard it. I was like, blah. In slithers Mrs. Green. She's really green. She has a tail. She scratches her name on the blackboard with her claws. Mrs. Green. Screech. Sheep, go to come. My dogs don't even like Mrs. Green. Excuse me, just give me a second. Hey, it's okay. Try not to get them to see the bulldozers and the backhoes and all that groovy stuff. You guys are probably like, oh, I want to see it. No, it's the Mrs. Miller show. All right. Freddie Jones throws a spitball. Dewey! She curls her lip and breathes fire at him. Freddie's gone! There's the spitball. And Freddie's gone. Oh no. There is just a pile of ashes on his desk. That'll teach you from doing spitballs, little Freddie. All right. Talk about bad breath. Giggles Eric Porter. So he's talking about Mrs. Green's breath because of the oh, look at the hand coming at him. He thought he was being funny, making Mr. Jokey. Mr. Jokey Artichokey. Well, what does she do? She slithers over, unscrews his head, and puts it on the globe stand. Oh, poor Eric Porter. No more jokes about her breath, huh? I bet she gives homework on the first day of school. Your homework for today, grins Mrs. Green, smoke rising from her nostrils, is pages 1 to 200 in your math books. All the fraction problems. You want to talk about a nightmare? First it's math, and that's pages 1 to 200, and then like all fractions. She really is a monster. Oh, if we've never had fractions, shouts Derek Bloom. Come up here, she beckons with her claw. I don't know, Derek. I think you should just ask for parents' help. Derek stands by her desk. This is a whole boy, she smirks. It's a whole boy. She takes a big bite. This is a half a boy. Now you've had fractions. Yeah. Yeah, it's fractions. Doris Foodle chews her gum. Mrs. Green swallows her in one gulp. No chewing in class, she smiles. Mr. Bender, the principal, sticks his head in. Keep up the good work. He nods and closes the door. I wish I could get sent to the principal's office. Let's call the roll, cackles Mrs. Green. Freddie Jones is absent. Derek Bloom is half here. Eric Porter's here and there. Doris Foodle is digesting. What about spelling? Shouts Randy Potts. Spelling can be fun, beams Mrs. Green, wiggling her fingers at him. Abracadabra kazam! Oh, that's a tough word to spell, says Randy. Suddenly there's a flash of light and a puff of smoke, and Randy is a frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. I'd stop asking questions by now. But Penny Weber raises her hand. Can I go to the nurse? She whines. What's wrong? Said Mrs. Green. I have a huge headache, says Penny. Mrs. Green raggles her fingers. There's another flash of light, and Penny's head is the size of a pin. Oh! So here she is complaining and whining, and there she is with the head the size of a pin. That's a good one. So funny. Better? asks Mrs. Green. Now it's nap time. Everybody who's still here, put your head down on your desk. I hope I make it to recess. Sweet dreams! She cackles as I close my eyes. So here he is, dreaming that he makes it to recess, but he's also dreaming of there's no place like home. Suddenly, the bell rings. Ring! I wake up. There's a pretty woman writing her name on the blackboard. She has real skin and no tail. I'm Mrs. Green, your teacher. She smiles. She is rather pretty. But they say that's in the eye of the beholder. I jump out of my chair and run up and hug her. Oh, well, thank you, she says. I'm glad to be here. Not as glad as I am. And that is the end of The Teacher from the Black Lagoon, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, the next, I'm going to read three more after this. So I'll be a different Halloween character or monster, whatever you want to call me, each time. But I do want to sing you a song that my father and I created before I, kiss you goodbye. That my father and I wrote and would sing to my children when they were little. So I hope I have enough hands because I make them all into puppets. You ready? Here we go. It's a song. Frankenstein is a friend of mine and he lives up in the castle. He loves to sing and he loves to dance, but he really loves to wrestle. He has 3 friends, Count Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy. They love to sing and they love to dance, but they wrestle kind of crummy. So, boys and girls, I'll sing that again the next time we get together for another one of these wonderful books. I don't know if the red shows up on top of the black. I really don't. But I'm just guessing that maybe it does. So, boys and girls, we get scared sometimes. We get scared. We don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You have plenty of people who love you and care for you, like Mrs. Miller and your parents, your grandparents, and your teachers who miss you so much at school. And soon we'll be all together. But I want you to enjoy your summer, all right? But do be afraid of the sun. Wear sunscreen and hydrate and wear a hat. And ticks. Have mommy or daddy check you for ticks. All right? So that you can worry about. But that's it. All right? We're not going to worry about next year's teacher or anything like that. So boys and girls, you know what I do now. I tell you how much I love you. All right? And I'll see you soon, boys and girls. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. I'll get you, my pretties, and your little dogs, too. That was fun. Yeah.